Thank you, Don, and let me thank all of you for joining us today to make this very important point. Congressman Murphy, thanks for coming down. Gordon Josoloff, Jonathan Steinberg, thank you for being here, all of you officials. Friends in labor, thank you for being here. You've heard it a couple of times. We're standing in front of a structurally deficient bridge. It happens to be actually the bridge with the worst numbers in Fairfield County. And that points to reason number one, why we've got to do something about this and do something about it now in a way that is not benefit. It's just simple safety. Nobody should have to drive under or over this bridge with their kids in the back knowing that it's structurally deficient. I live in the town of Coscob. Some of you will remember that name that don't necessarily live in the area because the bridge over Coscob Harbor in the early 80s, the bridge on 95, fell down. A couple of people lost their lives. Devastating economically to the region. Very, very bad quality of life issue for a long period of time while that bridge was repaired. That should not happen in the United States of America. So we need a better bill and we need action, first and foremost, because nobody should drive their kids over a structurally deficient bridge. Secondly, as Congressman Murphy said, and as a number of people have made the point today, this is about the future of our prosperity. Dwight Eisenhower, Republican president in the 1950s, built the interstate highway system because he understood how important it was to be able to move our people and our goods and our services around this country. We have got to invest in future prosperity. Even if you don't buy the safety argument, jobs tomorrow are critical. When you talk to the business organizations who survey businesses in this area, they put two things at the top of their list on why they don't either expand or move to the area. Those two things are the housing situation and the transportation situation. And those two things are linked. If you're a young family with a job in Greenwich or Stanford, you're not making a lot of money, you can't afford to live there. That means you're living somewhere 50 miles up the road and dealing with the traffic that I don't need to tell a single person here about because you deal with it day in and day out. So it is about businesses and jobs being in our area here and whether we're willing to make the investment to promote that prosperity in the future. Third, and Chris referred to this, I hope that each and every person here in the media will have a chance to talk to one of these carpenters, one of these electricians, one of these iron workers. Because they come to my office and they tell me the stories. And it will bring tears to your eyes. I'll tell you what, these are tough guys. It brings tears to their eyes. The kids that aren't going to college, the guys who fall into addiction, the marriages that come apart because of the unemployment in this community is appalling and it's unacceptable. And we've got the possibility now to put all of these things together, to put these guys to work tomorrow, if the money were there, to put these guys to work tomorrow to address their employment challenges, to invest in the future of jobs right here, and to make us all feel a little bit better as we drive our kids around structurally deficient bridges. That's what's at stake. And that's why I want to thank you for being out here to oppose a bill that is partisan, that is backward-looking, and that is really much more about ideology than it is about the future of this country. Partisanship has no role in decisions about investing in our infrastructure. It never has, and it shouldn't. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. Investing in our bridges, our railways, and our roadways is about the economy of the future, and we should come together for safety's sake, the future of this region, and of course, as soon as we can, to put the brothers and sisters of these fine guys who are standing here who have showed up to work at a time when jobs is the single biggest issue that we should be focused on. So again, thank you, Congressman Murphy.